The second season of House of Cards picks up right where the first season left off, with Frank and Claire running. In this frame, you can see Frank and Claire next to each other, without anything separating them, and the mise-en-scène clearly puts them together as a team. When Frank and Claire return from their run, Frank finds his cigarette box emptied by Claire. This is the first sign of the two of them being separated. It's also the first time that Claire has done something to go against Frank, her usually controlling husband. You can also see that in this scene, contrary to the first one, they're separated by the window of the house across the street. Compared to the last scene of the two of them, Frank and Claire appear to be on the same team in this one. However, they're still separated by the door frame of the other room, and seem detached as Frank asks how the court case is going while he walks out. As Frank and Claire's relationship ebbs and flows, Frank is also forced to deal with his relationship with Zoe, in which she continues pestering him about his involvement in Peter Russo's death. By comparison to Frank and Claire's relationship, Frank and Zoe's relationship is much less mutual, where Frank always seems to either be innocent or a controlling power figure in the relationship. After their encounter in the park, the next time we see Zoe and Frank together will be our last. As Zoe goes into the train station, she seems confused and alone, surrounded by the bright lights and the noise. With their past clear and his name removed, Frank then must tie up all the loose ends. Frank then returns home to find Claire waiting there for him, as she always is. As Claire watches the news that morning, she discovers what had happened to Zoe Barnes. Donning her literal and figurative mask, Claire accompanies Frank into their future.